UNSC Report to Office of Naval Intelligence, 2211. There has been little new intelligence regarding the alien creatures that emerged from the Forerunner portal. The amoeba-like creatures were all pacified by the home fleet. However, efforts are underway to retrieve the mysterious artifact that landed on Triton. Only Section 2 should continue to do its utmost to control the spread of information regarding this artifact. As far as the civilian populace is aware for the time being, there was no artifact. As for our first colony in the Alpha Centauri system, Skylar, things are progressing well. The governor reports morale is high, and the first city has begun construction. He gives it 20 years before we have several sites on the colony, and it can be fully independent in its survivability. There's been no further sign of the UNSC Phoenix or the URF. End report. Hi guys, Tom from Project T here, and welcome back to Stellaris, the still yet unnamed series, because I'm recording this session right after the last one. Because I can do that now.
Special project has concluded.
Only takes like an hour to record these rather than all day. God damn you, Stellaris, slow down. Anyway, we have immediately studied an M-class star, Eureka.
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
And gained fusion reactor. Wow, I'd say that is a very, very good start. Oh, capacity overloads. Yeah, I want that. Give me that. That'll take 60 months. You start surveying over there. You get your butt down here. Science ship. Start surveying that. Let's go. So, this time, I am planning to, well, right now I need to start upgrading my ship reactors. As well as that, I need to build out my space, build up my forces, and get myself to a point where I feel comfortable opening that damned gateway to probably not the Ark, but maybe somewhere equally dangerous. Oh, hello, Covenant ship. We have encountered some alien vessels in the former system. These strange objects we've flagged as beta aliens until we can learn more about them, which should proceed with caution. News of alien ships humming through the ether have reached Earth, in many ways ending the first chapter in the book United Nations Spacecraft's bid for a stellar empire. Research now. We have just encountered 2 Covenant ships. Which Covenant faction, though? That's the question. Which one are we about to be facing? I mean, could be the Prophets, the Brutes, the Sangheili. Depending on which one, we could be in for a hard few years. Pretty much, this is the beginning of Halo's plotline. Let's hope it's not going to be a harvest situation just yet. We are receiving transmission from the Ongoy Assembly. It's the Grunts. They appear to have successfully translated our language. Diplomatic channels now open. It's the Ongoy Assembly. Deacon Flippyap and the rest of the Religious Council bids you greetings. We provide spiritual guidance to the Ongoy Assembly, and our stated goal is to lead the great nation to the path of salvation. Do not cross this path, and we may live in friendship. So, egalitarian, fanatic spiritualists. Oh, if it wasn't our hand, boy. So, the news that we have encountered intelligent life for the first time has been received with mixed feelings by the populace. This confirms that we have long suspected we are not alone in the galaxy. Each new alien species we encounter represents both an opportunity and a threat. We must be wary. These particular Xenos have a level of technology similar to our own, indicating that we achieve space flight roughly at the same time. This changes everything. So yeah, indeed, we have... And we have a faction. We have the Ongoy and a faction. A new faction recently gaining traction in the internal political landscape, the Academy of Robotic Sciences. And they are all about AI and stuff. Alright, that's fine. You move on to there. And there's Barlaho. What Eridani? What's that place there? There's Barlaho right there. What's this system? Interesting. Time will tell what happens next. And another Ascension perk to go on top of that, which... Yes. Pop growth increased by that. Good, good. Which gives us an Ascension perk as well. What shall we choose? Technological ascendancy, research speed is up. That would be pretty good. Influence cost down. That'd be alright. Mastery of nature, imperial prerogative, admin capacity is always good. Edicts, shared destiny. I think for now we're gonna want our technology to continue going on up. Well, this is going alright. So our relationship with the Ongoy is still wary, though it is slowly going up. Our new contact is going down. We have improved relations. We've sent a envoy straight on over. Ooh, we need something to do with you. What do we need right now? Food. Let's get some more food on the way. This system has plenty of resources.
We have
like
detected an anomaly.
Oh, hello. Strange malformation, sure. Has alloys and stuff. And over here is the world that shall be named Reach. We're going to make that a big shipyard production facility. In the meantime, because I noticed that we're inferior in fleet power to the Ungoy, I have started producing another battle group that will be stationed at Reach when it is concluded, which will be the smaller of the two fleets for now. Once I'm going to make it around equal to the home fleet, and then after that I'll focus on improving the home fleet specifically. So we have, alright, gigantic skeleton. What was previously thought to have been the Sword Mountains in the southern hemisphere of that planet have been identified as a massive skeletal remains of a single colossal alien life form. The bones have been dated back as 3.4 billion years old, but our scientists have ruled out that the planet could have supported life at that scale at any point in the moon's history. Science Officer Romero has prepared a special project.
Situation log has been updated.
Let's have a look at that. So, track on map. Well, once that system has been surveyed, I'll have her do that. But for the time being...
A special project has concluded.
Ooh, what do you want? Energy credits or... What's our current thing? 8 months remaining. Let's study them further. That little boost, will that get us? Not as much as I would have hoped. Oh well. You, science ship. We have labs over there. Go and
System
research
survey
that.
concluded.
A set performance. A popular musician from the Ongoy Assembly has been topping the charts recently. Sorry, I just got the image in my head of a bloody UNSC. Well, like a pop star grunt. That's an image in my head now. I can't get that out. Thanks, game. A popular musician has been topping the charts recently. Has even garnered some moderate success abroad, looking to break through the galactic scale. He has set aside some possible tour on Earth. A part of the local population is stoked for what they consider to be a once-in-a-lifetime event. Let the planetary administration decide. 40 influence, please. That's an odd thing. Right, construction ship over here. Go grab Bernard's star, would ya? Thank you. That's never going to leave my head. A grunt bloody pop star. That's completely random.
Construction completed.
Well, our relations are continuing to improve with these guys, so hopefully we can get to a decent amount. Though energy credits are now at a deficit, so I need to improve that. Once I have it, I'll get the capacity overload. First concert on tour. Crowds of fans in the arena for the Ongoy artist debut on Earth. Always exploded rapturous cheers when he walked on stage, nodding their heads to a heavily synthesized musical score. They occasionally built up before arbitrarily dropping the base. One can't help but wonder why he had come all the way to Earth to press a button on stage. I don't understand the appeal, really. Well, each their own, I guess. Mining stations, grab. How long until? 1 month until I can get capacity overload. That's good. I have 241 influence. My
Research concluded.
There we go. Automated exploration or energy. No, get energy credits. That's really what I need. Edicts, 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 edicts. Capacity subsidizes. So increases the upkeep of technicians.
The special project has concluded.
This looks like it's changed. The edict allows short-term overloading of the energy grids, letting power plants across our empire. So it increases the upkeep of technicians by that 0.5, but increases output. Lasts until cancelled. That's new. That used to be on a timer. That used to be on a timer. Only it looks like it's changed a little bit. Like, it increased the upkeep of technicians, but technician output's increased, so surely it'll be worth it. Well, we'll find out when I click it what it does. It's active, and it apparently just stays that way. Interesting. Meanwhile, we've also completed a special project. After continued studies of massive skeletal remains found on the planet, science officers concluded that the creature served as some kind of organic starship. Much smaller bones from these 3 separate species found within the large skeleton, and we assumed these came from members of the crew. For unknown reasons, the organic starship suffered a catastrophic damage and crash landed on the planet. While we cannot begin to understand the biological engineering necessary to grow a starship like this, the study of these old bones alone has substantially advanced our knowledge. Incredible. Invisible death. Our scientists have returned from the facility unscathed with footage collected from the facility's security cameras. It shows lab scientists bound and gagged as guerrilla soldiers probe from the weaponized strongbox. But to their dismay, the box is empty. Only minutes later, the rebels can be seen writhing on the floor in intense agony. Dark patches swelling across their bodies. Then their skin rips and grey unidentifiable matter spills out. The matter continues to expand, swirling hypnotically around them until one of the scientists activates the emergency systems. Sprinklers downs the room in liquid and an electrical surge passes through it, executing all living beings. Here the footage ends. Our crew can confirm that the strongbox was indeed empty. Spooky. And we get
Construction completed.
Understanding of nanomachines. Right, you start going up there. Democratic ruler election.
Construction completed.
Hood's not as likely to get it this time, but I don't have the influence to spare, so be it. And here we have Planet Reach. We'll turn this place into a big thing, so start creating that starport, which will be Anchor, well, I'm going to call it Anchor 9 just for canonical consistency. I'll fill in the gaps later. And we're going to start going for a bit of diplomacy now that we met alien species. Maybe start walking away towards a federation of our own. Gas giant structure. The present dark, lifeless interior of the space station almost succeeds in hiding the fact that it must have been designed as some kind of luxurious pleasure palace. There are seemingly endless rows of rusted slot machines, hundreds of decrepit bars and restaurants, and amidst it all, thousands of bodies. Dead, partially mummified aliens of at least a dozen species can be found everywhere, but most of the bodies are clustered around empty escape pod bays. Oh dear, sounds like something went wrong. And that also brings us to the end of this episode. We are once a year over. I'm not used to time progressing this fast. It's now 22:22 rather than 22:21, which is where I should have ended it. But alas, I lost track of time, and this is also a slightly shorter episode. I suppose just because less things are currently going on at this stage. But things are progressing smoothly enough. We have not quite entered... We're not ready to enter the gateway just yet. We're still building up our ships. But we have almost gained all the space we were wanting to gain. And we're also going to need to make a station probably at Fummel out there to guard against potential any hostilities that might arise with the Ongoy here. But our relationships with them are improving, so it may yet go all right. Their opinion of us is plus 22. So yeah, things are looking up for the United Nations Space Command. So thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Sarah.